Hey, well, good afternoon, everybody, or morning, wherever you are. Let's address a problem that I found, and I've seen chats on the groups that I follow. So this is really important, I believe, on what's going on with brake calipers and the piston. This is what I found on mine. After coming back from the beach the other day, I had a bag of ice in my cooler. So I pulled the cooler off and I looked down and inspecting my brakes. I'm doing this with my GoPro, so I will have other photos. If you look in there, I don't know how close this can get, but you can see the piston sticking out on the right hand side, and the right brake pad is worn down a whole lot more than the left. The left doesn't even look like it's been used. So what I'm going to try and do is figure out what this is, what the problem is here, and how it occurred, and how to fix it. That's what I'm going to try and do. And this is live, more or less. I've not fiddled with this, except for cutting this piece out right here so I could get my tool in here. When I made this, I wasn't thinking about that too much, other than just seeing my brake. You'll see on my other videos. So at this point, let me go ahead and put this GoPro on my chest, because I'm going to walk around the bike. And by the way, trike owners, if you look in there, the brake cable is right next to the motor and the rotor itself. I'm going to have to address that. It's so close, it's pretty scary. Hopefully you can see that. Let me come back. I don't know how it's focusing, but that's crazy. This is for the trikes, nothing else. So let's see what we're looking at here. How did this happen? Oh, and by the way, this morning, I belong to a bunch of groups on Facebook. Add Motor, Mooncool. I joined all those groups when I was researching trikes when it came to buying one. Actually, this morning, I believe I helped out a couple of people already figure out the problems that they have. Yeah, these are the name of the brakes on here. Not to interrupt. Mineral oil, Star Union, Wuxing. Of course it's a Wuxing, huh? Right? And one of the photos came up, a lady wanting to know about her TK1 Bravo, which is a Mooncool product, why the chain keeps slipping on the gears. And the photo says it all. And I think I was probably the second or third person to respond to it. And automatically people were going to adjust the spring-loaded tensioner. Of course, a tensioner is that piece that's down there, this right here, riding on the train. And if you look real close at that photo, which I have up right now, you can see it does not have a tensioner. And wouldn't you know, 5 or 6 people come in talking. Now it moves into a chat about the tensioner, which she had no tensioner on there at all. And I went in to explain to her that I had to loosen the 4 bolts on the frame to slide the rear end back and keep it as straight as possible. And she wrote back, thanks. And then another photo popped up this morning on a group with a guy wanting to know why his motor keeps coming unplugged down at the bottom down there. Actually, Lectric did a screw together on this one, which you can see here. His was just a plug-in, which I'll show you in a photo. And I went on to tell him that probably take 2 popsicle sticks and 2 screw clamps, which are just regular clamps, undo them, put the popsicle sticks on each side, clamp it on there, screw it down. And he really appreciated that, but that at least gives him a start. So let's see what we have to do here. I want to figure out what the problem is that's caused this. Let's take the caliper loose. I'm with this GoPro. I don't have my tripod set up, so I'm going to do my best to show you everything I'm doing here. Now, yes, I could have done this without filming it, but why not? I'll share my experience when I have the GoPro to do it with. So that's what I'm doing. And yes, it's very warm out today. Let me go ahead and take that brake off, or the brakes out. It's hard to do this with a chest-mounted camera. Yeah, as you can see, this right side brake is almost all the way to the metal. And the other one's like it hasn't even, it's like brand new. All right, we got to solve this problem. Now, I also watched a guy say, you push it back in and it should stay there. He said, hold it for a while. Can you see it? There's the piston right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it in there and hold it for a while. And he said the oil evens out or something resets when you hold it there a while. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to push this back in with my... Yeah, so at this point I'm going to cut in and explain to you that I got a little obsessed about this because I didn't really recognize what the problem really was. And Actually, I go over a few things about folding the trike and bending all these cables and stuff like that, which could contribute to it. And here I'm showing where it snapped the zip tie when I unfolded it when it was brand new, so I think something contributed to that too. But the real problem will be coming up soon. I'll cut through a lot of things that I ended up finding going wrong here. And I was obsessing about that piston being pushed out until I realized what the real problem was. So stay tuned. Push it back in. There, I pushed it back in. It's all the way in. That would be perfect if it stayed there like that, but it's not. It's slowly coming back out. So, have I done something wrong here? Guess what I can do is take the bag off. I've got some weight in this bag and it's pushing down. Let's take this bag off and see if it's that. You know, and also I've covered just about everything on these bikes and trikes except for error codes. And that's interesting. Let's just take this bag off. Now, that's freed up these lines. Now they want to go back now because they're basically trained like that. Okay, let me adjust my camera so you can see this. That's my monitor. That's the control. It tells it what to do. This is the monitor power. And then your brake and cutoff switch is here. I don't know which one would be the cutoff switch. Probably this one, the little one. And this must be the hydraulic line. Yes, because it's that thick. This is the hydraulic line. This one here with this little turn piece. So let's see, I've freed that up. I believe that a lot of errors are caused by folding. When you take this off and turn it down and then bend the front, take the front in, torque it back in. I saw one guy talk about his brakes locking up. Couldn't get his wheel to turn while it was folded. Something's pinching that line, and that's how this occurs with that piston sticking out. Okay, I've freed this up. Let me push it back. Yeah, you can see where it's come back out a little bit. Very little now, though, compared to what it was. But it's still sticking out some. Okay, at this time, I'm going to cut in because I'm getting a little frustrated with this. And I didn't find a place where it was pinched or anything, and I also put a shim in there and blocked the piston all the way over to the side with some pressure on it, and undid the bleeder cap, and a little bit of oil leaked out, and screwed it back down, took it back out, tried to put my new brakes on, and yes, I had a problem with the alignment of the caliper and the rotor, and I'm going to show you what happened here. And that's the reason why I was seeing so much of that piston sticking out. As far as that piston wanting to keep coming out like that, maybe it's the heat, I don't know. But I don't think those butterfly clips that go around the brakes are strong enough to push them back. But maybe it's not in the middle where it's supposed to be. So maybe I solved the problem. I don't know, but this is something to really keep an eye on with these trikes. Yeah, and the piston's still sticking out a lot. It's not going back like it should. You know what? Let's look at this front one and see if we see the piston sticking out. I believe that's as far over as it will go. As you can see, it's further over here. The rotor's further over here than the right side. Something has changed with the rotor itself. This rotor's moved, which is allowing that piston to push out too far. That's what I'm seeing. And it's rubbing right against the wore out brake on the left hand side. This doesn't make sense. But I'm sure this probably happens with bikes too, to where you don't put it back together correctly, maybe a shim or something. But if you look over here, you can kind of see the gap between the keeper. That's like locks the axle in so it doesn't go in. And then there's another one right there that keeps it from going out. And there's a clip in here, and then there's that one to where it's snug up against the bearing. Oh, and it just moved over there by doing that. Alrighty, now it's in the middle. Oh, wow, okay, it just moved over. Well, there you go. So this axle has actually moved out. Yeah, it has. So I'm gonna have to loosen that right there. You can see this goofy light. There's the two bolts I have to unloosen. And maybe, yeah, push this axle over. Wow, okay. Let's see if they're loose. Let's see if they've come loose. Let's loosen it up. There, it's loose. Bring it out a little bit and knock this axle in. Wow, I don't know how I should do this. I take the cap off. Get a hammer. Hammer fixes everything. Yeah, now the rotor is practically back in the middle. I bet I can move it over some more. Yeah. All right. And I would guess that this comes down to bicycle front ends and rear ends. When you take it off, I guess you really want to make sure you keep all your parts together. But there, no more gap. And the rotor is back mostly in the middle. Wow, look where that's been rubbing. There's grease all over it. And then there's this ring. It's got to be some sort of something it rides on. Is gone. That's not cool at all. I do not have a shim like this around. It's metal too. It's just been flattened. You know, I think there was one on my other trike like that too. Wow, and it's been fine without it. I didn't put it back on because of that. Oh, that did move it some, I think. Yeah, that's more in the middle now. I'm gonna tighten it back down again, pushing it all the way over. I believe that's just about all we're going to get out of it. Hey, that fixed it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.